And we are live. Assalamu alaikum and hello and good day, wherever you're tuning in from. I hope that you're having a very lovely day. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And Ramadan Kareem again. We are almost entering the last part of the Ramadan. Hope Ramadan has been a blessing so far for your life, wherever you are looking, wherever you are watching it from. Please let me give some brief information about myself. If this is the first time you're encountering me here in digital space, I'm Mainul. Was born in Bangladesh and lived in Germany and Australia as well. I am a permanent resident of Australia right now and working here in a financial institution as a full-time worker. On the side, I run this global digital business along with my business partners from different parts of the world. And yeah, I'm also a husband, a father of a baby girl, and obviously a digital business mentor. So I help people learn how to use various social media platforms and be able to run a comfortable digital business from anywhere in the world. So that's just a little bit about me. I've got my two co-hosts, Brother Amin from Sydney, Sister Fauzia all the way from Calgary, Canada, and the distinguished Sister Fatima from Canada as well. She's from Vancouver. So without further ado, I've now handed over to Brother Amin. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing?
Walaikum salam, alhamdulillah. Firstly, good morning, Ramadan Kareem, and everyone I hope everyone having a blessed Sunday morning here in Sydney. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Amin. I'm originally from Sri Lanka. In Sydney with my family, my wife Xenia and two lovely kids, son and daughter, in Sydney for the last 13 years. So Xenia and I run this business as co-owners, and we also are accountants by profession. We both are full-time employed. Same as Brother Mainul, we run the business um, as a side hustle on the sides while being fully employed. So that's about me. Hopefully, we can have a good session today as well to inspire others. So, as usual, we have our co-host, Sister Fauzia, also from Calgary, Canada. I invite Sister to give us a brief introduction, and then we move on to our special guest, Sister Fatima, as well. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Fauzia. How are you?
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, brother Maino, Amin, and sister Fatima. Good to see you all today again. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful Ramadan, and it's almost there, just 10 more days. Inshallah, may Allah accept all our prayers. And as brother Amin said, my name is Fauzia. I'm originally from Afghanistan, but living in Canada for the past 20 years. I'm an accountant by profession and doing this online business full time from working two jobs as a tax consultant and working in a restaurant. I'm blessed to say that I'm a full time stay at home mom, and I am blessed to be home this Ramadan and take advantage of all the goodness this month provides us, and being around family, iftars, and everything that I can do while being home with my kids and the family. So it's a blessing to be sharing this amazing opportunity with you all, and we will be very happy to help you guys and inspire you guys to take that action if you haven't so far, if you're still somewhere there thinking that if this business is for you or not. Highly recommended to come and check it out and then decide for yourself whether it's for you or not, because we were all skeptical at once. Myself, I was very skeptical at the beginning, but doing my own research, knowing that this business is legit, started in Canada, and it made me make sure that definitely I'm not doing anything illegal and it's 100% halal. There is nothing that we're doing that's illegal or anything that harms our religion as well. So definitely come check out this opportunity, and hopefully this will be a very important info session for you all. And I'll just pass it back to brother Amin, and then hopefully we get to know our special guest today.
Um, Thank you, Sister Fauzi. Over to you, Sister Fatima, and welcome. Thank you for your time today. And we would like to have you give us a brief introduction and also tell us, from your perspective, what brought you into doing a digital business, and why did you choose our global platform?
Okay, Assalamu alaikum, everybody, to all my brothers here and Sister Fausia, and to the viewers who will be watching us. I have very happy Ramadan to all of you. We're almost there. It's only last 10 days left. May Allah accept it from all of us, and may He, accept our du'as, what we have been asking Him from. So, my intro is that my name is Fatima. I live in Vancouver, Canada, with my husband and three lovely kids. I've been here from past 15 years now, mashallah. I'm a former teacher by profession. Originally, I'm from Pakistan, and now a digital business mentor. I help people like both of my brothers and like Sister Fauzia to start their digital business. And I'm sitting right in front of you all and enjoying my digital journey while staying home with my kids. And thank you to all of you for having me here. It's such an honor to share, to be on board with all of you. And the reason why I started the business is like all the parents, we all know our first priority is our kids. And my husband are our first priority are kids too. So we decided mutually that one will be staying home and the other will be, taking care of the kids. And that was the reason I was looking for something in the digital space that can provide me that flexibility to be around with my kids. So I don't need to, disturb their schedule, and I can, have the benefit of picking or dropping them off to school by myself, or, taking care of their curricular activities. So that's the reason I started this business, because this business was actually giving me that amazing time flexibility that I think every parent looks for. So
Yeah.
that's the reason I started it.
Thank you, sister, for that insight. Definitely. So, a little bit from my side, I come from academia, so I used to work a lot more hours after than usual 9 to 5. It's not just 9 to 5, and it was very daunting for me. So I realized that I need actually uh, more flexibility in life. So I was doing something extra, and also one stream of income was not enough. After giving all those extra hours where you don't get overtime paid and things like that, that's how it is. Unfortunately, in academic settings, you get certain amount of payment, but the expectation is you work weekends, national holidays, often here and there. More hours. So then I realized that after using social media for 10 years, that there is a possibility of earning from it, because we're just consuming information. We're just one of those person. Our data, our information is used for businesses, but we didn't realize how the business functions. Now we know how it works. All the big brands, the small brands, home-based business owners, everybody promotes their business. Every business has a marketing and a sales side. So marketing is done in the social media. That's what is called digital marketing or social media marketing. People promote their business through social media to the right audience. So I learned this skill from here, and then after starting the business, I was in Bangladesh for 3.5 years in my home country. My baby was born there. My wife was pregnant, obviously, before that. So and during this time, I myself had to take care of them, my baby, because my parents passed away. My in-laws, they're very old, so actually I had to be there with them during this time and take care of. And while I had an income going on as well, so. And this was incredible. This is a powerful business that you could take it literally from one continent to another. And then I came, as my baby now has grown up a little bit more, so now I don't necessarily have to be with them for constant monitoring. So I came back to Australia again because I'm a permanent resident. So again, I moved back here in Australia without any difficulties. And if it would have been an offline business, it was not possible. So you can move it. It's a portable business. It's a powerful business. The reason is because there is a very, very dedicated and expert team that is at the back end. Without them, we couldn't have run our businesses. So the people who know how marketing works, people who know how IT related things work, people who know how sales works, people who know exactly what are the elements that is needed in a successful business. And that's why we are able to run it from different parts of the world. We have got different whys and we come from different backgrounds, but it is working for everybody because there is a system in place. So yeah, brother, some insights from you as well.
Yes, I think a lot of people look for a doing something on the side beside working full time or part time, because today's world, wherever we live, I mean, most of us, I mean, needless to say, all of us are migrants, right? So although our global community is of over 190,000 people currently, there's a lot of migrants who've taken up this business. Why they're doing it? Because when we move to a new country, everything is very expensive than what it was in the home countries, right? So we live in some of the most expensive cities. So sometimes even doing a full-time job, 9 to 5 job, or even doing a side job is not sufficient to properly support our family. And forget about that, we need to save some money, build a house, and that's a dream that we are chasing. So when Zini and I came across an online business opportunity, an advertisement on Facebook, that was something we have been kind of looking to do on the side, because Zina and I always wanted to kind of retire a bit early, enjoy life, and things like that. So the problem we had was, we are accountants, we are never good in sales. I didn't want to do any sales. I'm very bad at convincing people to buy stuff. I'm like, okay, if most of the businesses are like involved in directly selling stuff and then promoting products and things like that, I can't do that. I'm an accountant, not a salesperson. So when I first came across this opportunity, I was like looking, I've never done a business, I didn't know about digital marketing, I did not know about lifestyle marketing and things like that. So Zine and I definitely needed some help, some guidance, right? So that is exactly I found when I first started looking into and when I attended the first live webinar. That's what I was looking for. For example, I wanted a kind of a world-class mentoring and coaching help. I wanted a proven global platform where the processes and all those systems are already in place, so that I don't have to waste time trying to figure out what is good, what is not good, and all the software and things like that. So it was already there. It's a proven system, it's already run, something that I can easily plug in and then create my own brand, customize it to suit me and my family. And also I needed extra, for example, something like a facility where we can constantly update ourselves, learning new things. I exactly found that, because we have a dedicated global resource website where people can kind of access from anywhere, anytime. As long as you have internet and a phone, you can access our training website from anywhere, right? And then I think what surprised me mostly is that the amazing support that we got from all our fellow business owners from around the globe. I always say that with pride. When I first joined many years ago in this business, there was only about 9,000 people. Just imagine right now we have over 190,000 people in this business, right? So since then, I'm someone who's seen the evolving business, how we've evolved and how it's changing lives of hundreds and thousands of people. So and also it's a great testament. I started the business 4 or 5 years ago. I'm still here. People who have seen me on social media, on my profile, if they doubted, oh, this guy must be a scammer and this guy must be doing something which is not right, here I am after 4 or 5 years. I'm still going live and doing meeting up people, helping others as well. So it's a testament that our business is real, and we are not like big shot executives or CEOs of companies. We are just average mom and dad people like everyone else, who wants to do something better for their children, for themselves, and retire early or whatever the life calls. So with that, I'm inviting everyone to have a go, have a look at what we can offer. Join one of our webinars, watch it for yourself. It's live, it's free. You just have to register and then see if it's a good place for you to start. And if you do that, we are happy to help anyone who's seeking our support. And this is a lifetime business that you can run it as long as you want. And at the end of the day, if you feel like it is time to transfer the business to your kids, you can do it, and they can start it where you left it. So it's an amazing business opportunity. I'm sure it has changed lives. We've seen the lives being changed by this business. So why not jump in and see for yourself? So with that, Sister Fauzia, over to you for some insights from you as well.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Amin. As I can totally relate with Brother Amin, being an accountant, you're not a salesperson and you hate dealing with sales and all that, pushing people to buy things from you and all that. I totally relate to that. And I hate that. And that was one of the things that I never wanted to do in my life. So, everybody has a reason to join this business. And my main reason was my daughter, who was a cancer survivor right now. And she always, I always feel guilty that not having time for her, and after what she went through and still not being able to provide that time, and um, taking care of her more. And that was something that I always feel guilty, and I wanted to start something different. And that's when I came across an ad on Facebook of a lady who's working from home. I'm taking care of her kids. And I was like, maybe this is a scam, or maybe I should just give it a try. It's nothing to her. She lives in Vancouver, Canada, and I'm sure it's uh, it's not going to hurt me, right? So that's when I took action. I registered and watched the 90 minutes webinar. It was life changing. I heard many testimonials of people how their life changed over the years. And of course, going through social media, searching their names, see if they're real or not, right? So as I said, everybody's skeptical, and that was me once. And it took me quite a few months to decide whether I wanted to join or not. Then it was covid hit in, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is a time I need to start this business. And over time, I'm going to look at myself and I'll be like, hey, Fawzia, I'm so proud of you for taking that action, and look where you are right now. And I'm truly blessed to look back now. I that action that I took that day, it has changed my life for real. It has changed my life so much that I've achieved so many of my goals in the past 3 years. And I'm truly blessed to be home, working from two jobs, a tax consultant and working in a restaurant. It was, draining all my energy. By the time I came home, I had no energy to be with my daughter. And she was telling me, Mom, like, why don't you have time for me? Let me get sick again. Maybe that's when you're going to put that time, right? So it was very heartbreaking. And that's when I was like, okay, this is the time, right? So now she's at home with me and she loves it. And, she's the one who always goes to the mailbox and grabs my check. She's like, Mommy, like, how do you earn money while being at home with me? So it's amazing, seeing the glow in her eyes, the smile. And I'm like, this is because of you. I started this business because of you. And look, Allah, they always say, if you change your mindset, everything else just flows in your life, right? So that's when I was like, okay, that's the action that I took, and I'm truly blessed. And I'm hoping whoever's watching us live right now or will be watching the replay, if you want to change in your life, you got to take action. You got to be the first person to take that action and make the decision for yourself, because no one else will. And you might hear people nagging or saying, there's a lot of naysayers telling you, hey, this is wrong, this is scam, this is whatever, right? But just look who's paying your bills. Are they paying your bills, or will they be paying your bills over time? No, right? And your kids, future is in your hand. You got to decide how you want to raise your kids, especially now in today's society. It's very hard to raise your kid, right? And school, all the system, everything. So I'm just not saying specifically in one country, everywhere, right? This business is global. So um, I'm sorry, it's really cold in Calgary and it has snowed and I kind of lost my voice. But today I'm like, since this business is doing from home, it's a blessing to be just come online and just like that, right? So I'm sorry if I'm just like, coughing or going and coming back. I think I'm going to just pass it to Sister Fatima for now. It's not getting any better. Sorry about that.
That's
That's
okay.
okay.
I think it's a very good point that Sister Fawzia have just brought up. COVID has been a great lesson for all of us. After COVID, one should definitely not rely on one stream of income. Whether you have a very, established career, it's always good to have a plan B. It's always good to have that safety net, especially if you are a family person like all of us, if you have kids, because in COVID, everybody suffered financially. Only the digital space was working. I know a lot of people who were working very smoothly in their jobs because they were working in the IT, or maybe they were working in the digital space. But the people who were suffering from the finances, they have had a really tough time in their lives. And that is the reason after COVID, me and my husband also, we decided that we should have a plan B too. And the best part of this plan B is that it works as a legacy for our kids. Every parent wants to give the best to their kids of everything, and so as we. And that's the reason we thought to look into this platform. Honestly speaking, initially I was extremely skeptical, even though I found out this business through my sister-in-law. I was like, maybe it's a scam, and she even doesn't know that it's a scam. I mean, that's the overthinking that I was doing. It's always good to do the research and find out the details and then take your informed decision. My convincing point was when I got to, I got added in our private business owners group and I saw our Muslim brothers and sisters over there. That was like, okay, if they are doing it, let me get in touch with them. One by one, I started contacting our brothers and sisters and found out that, Alhamdulillah, this business is halal and it is not MLM, because a lot of people ask us this question when they inquire about the business, if this is an MLM. And then they,
It is not a pyramid either.
Yeah, exactly. And first, I would like everybody who is watching us here right now today, please at least find out what is actual MLM module. Get the details of that module first, and then when you will be added to our private business owners group, our blueprint, our business blueprint will be in front of you. You can differentiate easily that how different our business is from MLM. You will find out several points where you can differentiate it. If we'll do it right now, it will be another session, it will take too long, but I just request everybody, please don't say it's an MLM until and unless you do your research. And after COVID, I think it is a must for everybody to have an additional source of income. So look into this business module. It's amazing, for especially if I talk about myself as a stay-at-home mom. It does not disturb my family routine. I do the business in the pockets of the free time I have from my family time. And it is also very important for a mother, I should say, who is a stay-at-home mom like me. A strong mother can raise strong kids. We have to set an example in front of our kids that, okay, I'm giving time to my family, I'm doing the house chores, and at the same time I can take care of my business and earn. I don't think so it's a great idea anymore to rely on one stream of income. Help your spouses. And I know and Sister Fawzia can relate to it. I'm sure we are very strong ladies. We can do it. So look into it. Set a great example in front of your daughters that we can do work-life balance, and inshallah it will work out. Inshallah, for sure.
MashaAllah. Thank you for sharing your insights, Sister Fatima. And I agree with you both, sisters. Within our community, we have thousands and thousands of ladies who've never done a job, never done a business, but they still have been able to set up their business.
I have zero experience in since I've been to Canada, brother. I mean, I have just a teaching experience from back home. I've never worked in Canada, but the training is so amazingly designed for people like me who have never worked in Canada. They teach you I have that teacher mindset that they teach you like A, B, C. They walk you through step by step.
Absolutely.
So it's not like even that you have to have the fluency of English. You can do this business in your own mother tongue, whatever is convenient for you.
Absolutely. And then I applaud all the ladies, especially who was kind of I think they're leading. There are more ladies in our global business than the gents. So kudos to them and for taking the initiative. So Brother Mainul, if someone wants still looking at all these and still skeptical, Brother Mainul, what would you advise to them? What should they do step by step?
So excuse me. So as you are seeing that we are four ordinary people, we are not something very extraordinary. We're just similar to you. We have been there. It's fine to be a little bit skeptical, but if you don't have an open mind, you will be skeptical for everything. If you want to drive, like learning to drive, I can just correlate with that. The first day I went to driving, I didn't want to do it anymore because I got scared. Now obviously now I have a full driving license here in Australia. But what I mean, a child don't even learn how to walk if he doesn't fall down. Okay, so there is a falling down, there is that mindset in everything in step. There is a element of risk. There isn't anything in life that somebody gonna tell you that, hey, I can guarantee 100% in this is just you'll have no stress, no pain, nothing, and you are gonna just boom, okay, everything gonna be fantastic. No. So you have to have an open mind when you explore, and the first thing to an open mind is gather knowledge. If you don't seek knowledge, if you don't seek information, and that's why I often find people from certain type of people who don't seek information, just make an assumption, make a judgment, which is completely wrong. So I was just looking, so the business that we do at the back end, what we have, it is ISO certified. What is ISO certified? International, let me read that out. It's the International Organization for Standardization. So ISO certification, not everybody gets ISO certification. So we do this business because we work with a business organization at the back end that has been in business for 50 years, that has got presence in Canada, obviously in Toronto, in Vancouver, in United States, several places. Here in Sydney they have a presence. In Europe they have presence: UK, France, Germany, Italy, Romania, Portugal, and Singapore, United Arab Emirates. So the countries where the laws are very strict, where getting certification is most difficult. It's not that Bangladesh or wherever in our part of the world where things can be corrupted. So where getting things are very difficult, they have the certificate. So that's what I mean. You need to analyze things. So they have those certification. So that proves that an organization, they maintain their standard, and they're giving this the service that is needed as an international standard. So that's why we are working with this on the back end. Now in today's digital world, uh, everything we are anyways doing in social media, and people are addicted to social media. They go to social media as for their pleasure. So even if they don't do anything, people would go to social media, scroll, watch some reels, one after another, get stuck, get caught into that. What is the food blogger doing? What is this and doing, that is doing, often involving trolling. So ways they use lazy time or idle time in social media for nothing. Basically there is no gain in it. So, and education, religion, sports, entertainment, finance, governance, everything in social media, everybody has moved to social media in digital space. That's the reality, whether you like it or not like it. We have got two reality. One is obviously the offline reality, and the virtual reality. Everybody has virtual footprints there. So now, while you're doing it everything in the digital space, why not learn how to earn from it in a legal, lawful, halal way? That's what we have learned. This is a skill. This is a very powerful skill. As I said, you could move between your countries. You could go on vacation without worrying about an income. We provide that lifetime training, step by step, through video based, a personal mentor, personal coach, the IT support that you need to run your business, who's going to build your entire website, email marketing system, entire selling system that you need, organizing webinar for you, everything that you need, all the tools and bits and pieces. You don't have to be tech savvy, but what you just need to know, like similarly to using a smartphone, you don't need to know what is inside it. Okay, there is a lot of technology, but you need to understand that there is a lot of things inside at least. So it didn't fall from the sky. There is something. There was an expert who needed to put everything together use to make it user friendly for you. You just scroll from the touch and it works. So similarly, our business model as such, it has been built in a user friendly and newbie friendly way. So everything has been put together by the experts, by the marketing expert, the selling experts, the IT experts. We just use it just by being who we are. And as I said, we have an internal Muslim group as well, Muslim community. Rather, I think they are able to practice their faith as well, especially as I can imagine mothers. Often people feel challenged when they go out and have to work in some, maybe that may not be a friendly atmosphere wherever they would, and they have to do. Often people misses prayer. Often people misses, a lot of things that they need to do as a being a Muslim. So, and this is liberty, this is freedom, because you can work from home, practicing your faith, being close to your family, and while making a halal income. That's the reality. Think a little bit outside of the box. don't get stuck in a old-fashioned mindset, then you could, this could work for you as well. Yeah, I just, before I wrap it up, I'll just give everybody a moment to say your last words. So starting from Sister Fatima, Fawzia, and Sister Brother Amin. So Sister Fatima, over to you. Any last words? And then I'll wrap it up.
I'll second with you, Brother Mano. I think you're very right. Being skeptical is fine to some extent, but over skepticism holds you back in life, in any
Yeah.
situation. In any situation. So if you're going to be skeptical about something, then do your research. If you're skeptical about our business, do your research. Come in, join us, check it out. You get a 30 days trial period. It's not like when you sign up and you pay 149, you are starting the business. It's not like that. It's a refundable cost. You can always take the refund if you're not interested in the business. You have 30 days, do your research, and then take your informed decision. But please don't let the skepticism hold you back, because the digital space is growing every single day. We all have our cell phones in our hands all the time. Now even the little kids, school going kids, have the phones. So please, again, I'll come to the kids, that use this technology in front of you productively, so your kids will also use it productively. Don't teach them to be on that screen and scrolling and wasting your time. When you spend your time productively, you have a sense of satisfaction that, okay, I'm doing something good, something beneficial for myself and for my family. So please come check us out. We are all here to help you, and we have a very supportive business community. We have our amazing Muslim brothers and sisters out there, and we are always there to support you, whatever questions you may have. I would like Brother Amin to please come up with your words, and inshallah, then Sister Fawzia.
Thank you, Sister Fatima, and thank you for making your time. We really appreciate it. So,
it's my pleasure to be on board with all of you. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. Welcome anytime. So, for those who are watching now, I know, as Sister Fatima and my brother Mayan had said, skeptic. That's okay, but if please come and check out. All what you need to do is that it doesn't matter whether you want to work with Brother Mainul, myself, Sister Fawzia, Fatima. The important thing is you give a start. So go into any of our profiles in social media, find our email ID or find our website. You just have to register yourself. Just open up our link, put your name, email ID, and click that send button. We will send you the details to attend one of our free webinars. We are running it on Wednesdays and Fridays in Australian time. On the other side of the world, it's happening on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It is simple as that. Don't worry. Our websites, we have the privacy policies. We protect your data. We don't sell any of your data to anyone. So with that assurance, submit your email and name. We will send you the links, your specialized link, so that you can watch our webinars. And then after that, if you're further interested, please get in touch with us and seek clarification, do your own research, and then take your next step. That's my invitation. Don't regret, time's going by. One might think, oh, these guys have 90,000 people. It looks like the business is expanding. Maybe we don't have room. We have room for all of you. This globe has room for more than 7 billion people. Our community has enough room for all of you. So please make that decision. Don't regret later, and get in touch with us. With that invitation, going back to Sister Fawzia for her few words to inspire our viewers, and then we'll go back to Brother Mayan to close this session today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And thank you so much, Brother Mainal, Amin, and Sister Fatima. And it was a great info session, and everything was said by all of you guys, so I don't have to add anything to it. And if you have a big dream, it's the time to take the first step. So register and then see for yourself whether this is a good fit for you or not. And thank you so much for everybody who's tuning in today. And I hope everybody have a wonderful Ramadan. It's almost ending, so, hold on there and keep each other in your prayers. Thank you so much, everybody.
And thank you very much, Sister Fawzia, Sister Fatima, and Brother Amin, for your time, definitely. So now let me wrap it up. Just before I wrap it up, just two examples from this session. Sister Fauzia lives in Calgary, which is very cold right now. Imagine in this Ramadan, if she had to go outside and work outside, it would have been so daunting, so challenging. Probably she had to do it for her kids or for her family, but it's that comfort, it's that flexibility. She is now able to stay at home and able to practice her faith in the way she wants while being close to her child and then run the business. So that's the thing. Often weather gets extremely difficult, and being able to work from home makes it easy for you. The other thing, Ramadan for us Muslims, it's again another challenge of time. We have got various commitments during this time, prayers usually more than the other months. So we have got an automated system. It runs in the background even when whatever we need to do during this time. So this is the two benefits that even during this Ramadan time, our business runs, because we don't have to be physically present and monitor our business all the time to check what is happening, because there is something, a back-end team that looks after everything that is needed for a business. It's still a business. There is still a lot of work involved, but it is done by the back-end team. Now, to wrap it up, the first step is to watch your free webinar. It takes place at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's free, no commitment, but you need to have that mindset of getting information. So register for that webinar. In each of our page, this session is live streamed. So all of our pages have a website as well, and that website captures your information as per international law. So international law is that we take it in accordance with the international law. So you register for that webinar with your name and email. We're going to send you the live webinar and the replay webinar link. If you can join the live one, you watch the replay webinar in your own time. And after that, if you think this is something for you, we can actually help you to get started. We'd also like to invite you to our closed private Muslim Facebook group as well. So it's a global community. We work with multicultural people, but we also have a private Muslim group as well, and that actually addresses various questions and concerns regarding our faith while doing a business. So, and you'd see a lot of testimony, a lot of earning post as well from different community members. And then if you think this is something for you, can proceed. If not, that's all good. You'll still learn something, I guess. So that's it from my side. Wherever you are, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a blessed Sunday. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. Take care.
Allah Hafiz.
Assalamualaikum, everyone.
Allah Hafiz.